62 degrees just before 10 a.m. and the temperature's going the other way. Yesterday, mid-80s, near 90. Today, mid-60s this morning, and then going the other way. Nothing like a weatherman underestimating the wind or not preparing for it. We've got peonies down. We've got an inverted umbrella. It was so nice yesterday. What happened? It's called a cold front, Tim. Frontal passage. FROPA, we call it in the business. Wind from the northeast, gusting past 30 miles an hour in spots. How do I get away from the wind? First of all, there's a ferry out there. It's just kind of going in circles, like it only has one engine and no steering or something. Look at that, it's just sitting and spinning. What's going on, Cap? All the boats are pointed into the wind, like a gull. Here, I can stand here, I think, without too much wind. What a difference. We had a front that came through without even a cloud. Eric Fisher pointed that out on Twitter this morning. Yeah, we haven't seen a cloud in 3 days. What's going on? Except for a smoke cloud. There's pretty blue sky right now, but there's another plume of smoke. We actually have fires now burning in... It's different. We have fires burning in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. And so some of the northeast wind could catch some of that smoke. It's not the size of the magnitude of those fires in Canada, Western Canada, but that's kind of scary. Fires, so scary. Anyhow, look at that boat just kind of going up and down. I'm getting seasick just watching it. This new colder air mass from Canada is really only impacting eastern New England, especially eastern Massachusetts, with the wind coming onshore. Temperature by sunset could be in the mid-50s, close to 40 degrees colder than it was yesterday at sunset. Beaches were packed yesterday. Just real curious what he's doing, trying to do. Burn the carbon out of the engines. The weather is kind of straightforward. So this is a cold high pressure system that's coming in here. The storm is still stalled now over the mid-Atlantic. At least it's moved out of South Carolina. And that system is going to still be on the map here next couple days. This is the National Weather Service map has it still over the mid-Atlantic states. And with our high pressure coming right over us, our wind is going to decrease, but it's going to increase in places like Chesapeake Bay and New Jersey. Because wind is air moving from high to low pressure, so with the high coming and settling right over us, our air will go light, but it feeds into that low pressure system, which is not that strong for now. But watch what happens here in the tropical sector, Northwest Atlantic. We call it the tropical sector on the pivotal weather guidance. The low just goes off south of us, gets pretty close again, and then tries to bomb out. We have another cold front coming in here Friday, and it may ignite that storm and drop it down to the mid-970s. Millibars, that is, although the Euro often overdoes these things with the low pressure. And I didn't really check the other guidance. But once again, we're hoping that that may generate some surf for us. Now, this northeast wind, gusting 20 to 30 today, and even stronger, is going to generate a chop swell. Maybe that'll clean up a little bit tomorrow, but I doubt it. So all the surf is off to our south. Just gonna sit here and watch this ferry all day. Did it lose its steering? Can he go home in reverse? Where's the tow? Sea tow, you need a big sea tow for that one. Here comes the rescue boat. Yeah, Parker's a good, strong boat. He'll take care of you. Celtics game 7 tonight at the Garden. Are we going to be able to stay up for that? It's been a long weekend. Yeah, so not a lot of weather. We might get some rain with one of those fronts. Next weekend looks pretty cold. We may be record challenging cold again by, well, tomorrow morning and then again Saturday morning. Up and down, 14-day forecast. Everything goes up and down. It's all about the waves. Big waves, choppy waves. Not fun for surf, just good for if you're into extreme sailing, I guess, today. I don't see very many boats. Yesterday there were dozens and dozens. So I had the Joyce family over yesterday. We played in the backyard. I went down the beach. Caught some crabs. That was really fun. And then we had a ceremonial raising of the flag at OPYC. Very mysterious club, OPYC. And the origins. Got to hear some inside scoop stories about the history of the waters right there, Turn Harbor and Hingham. So thank you, gentlemen, for allowing me in for a peek inside the wall and to be part of that, what now, 45th raising? No, more than that, like 50 something years of raising that flag. God bless you guys. God bless all the ones we've loved and lost. Look at that. What a pro.
I have a chance.
Ben is the athlete of the year. Yeah, it's extra points if you can get it through Rex's leg and into the hole. T-Rex, you're on the green, you know. Go hang out with Steve. He's not on the green. He's kind of tied up, though. Yeah, it's warm enough that the cats want to hang out in the shade. See, Mitt's slow, so we don't have to put a leash on Mitt. But Steve, he'll take off, so Steve's tied up. This is Steve's favorite spot. We're underneath the bird feeder. No, they don't catch birds. There's the weather stick pointing up. A lot of critters down there, aren't there, Steve? Having the Joyce family over for a little golf today, and we're gonna check out the worm farm, I think, now. The worm farm was only mildly entertaining, so we moved on to the next machete. Yeah, there's a paddleboard down there. Don't tell anybody. Follow through. There you go. Try not to let it get near your body, and extend your arm out so your arm is straight when you, yes, just like that. Nice job on the path, you guys. It's kind of like going through the jungle. And then you come out to the ocean, like Nam, Vietnam. Find a machete, just sitting around. I tell you guys I got crabs. Cool. He's gonna jump, so you might want to put it in here.
Mine jumped.
Mike,
way
would you
fast.
like one?
No, I'm
I got a couple more.
There goes one.
Anyhow, people collect these and make soup out of them. That is a nice looking swing, Ben. Straight, it's a little right. That was 180. You just hit 180. What club was that? 9 iron. 180 with a 9 iron.
I count that.
Wow. That's impressive. How far can you hit your 9 iron?
I don't know.
Say 190.
190.
That was awesome. Flag racing season. So this has been going on for about 35, 40 years. Same group of guys racing their flag on Memorial Day weekend. Here on pretty much, we're in Weymouth, but we're on the Hingham line. And there's a pretty sturdy southwest wind. Hey, it's family video. Keep it down. That's Stotter's Neck Dog Park, where we always go every day. Not only do you get to show your patriotism but you get to know the weather. And it's strong from the southwest right now. Red Solo Cup. How was your day? Probably not the best. Huh? There it is, Memorial Day weekend, OPYC. Open for another year. Was it 45 years now? One of the originals. Such an honor to be a witness to this annual occasion. Thank you guys. If these rocks and wood could talk, the history